Hello everyone, myself Arti Palve, and today I would like to talk about the non-technical topics for the daily task video, and my topic is the food wastage. So, food is one our basic needs. It is important for everyone, whether it is rich or poor. But in fact, it is a fact that the king of the plenty of the food, and while poor wonders for his one time meal, it is found that the one who is not plenty of food and often the wastage it. Then the uh, food wastage is a growing global crisis that the physical health uh, physical health on the earth and the population inhibiting the entire planet. Then also food wastage is a serious environmental concern facing the whole environment or the every country, every continent. Then determine the way out of this disaster is not easy. Then the wastage of food starts right from the production to the final consumption, and while storing the grown error. Then the recent estimates the postulate that the food wasted in development countries such as Europe, US, or big countries that is a continent in more than three times. Then there is a need for sacrifice and cooperation from various agencies to address this issue. They avoid the food wastage from various restaurant and hotels. Then Mm, then the focus on the food wastage by discussing how foods wasted, and how it can be avoided. The then the two articles sets on the food waste. So the first one is the food wastage. Food wastage not want is easy also use in the discussions. Then the food not wastage. Then want not discusses the global problem of the food wastage. Then the lots of foods because of the improper storage. Then purchasing more than the needed food in restaurants, hotels, more than then the it is a major reason for the food wastage. Then then the sometimes there is food prepare more than the needed in our houses, which brings the wastage of the lots of foods. Sometimes some people take food in the restaurant and the hotel, but sometimes not eat eat them, and they wastage in the restaurant or the hotels. then the food then the food prepared in the marriages and other functions also causes the food wages in huge amount. then the mm, then sometimes there is a food prepare more than needed in our houses, which brings the wastage of lots of foods. Then they only differ on the source of food wastage. Rich then the rich countries says the uh, throw away throw away food either because of the rejection or the because of the household wastage. Um, then the other hand, the developing country lose the food because they do not use equipment and importing their the crops and preserving some mm, someone there. The poor countries poor countries avoid one time meal because of their budgeting, or poor family. then the um, then the food wastage. Food wastage as the food loss. uh, Food wastage as the food loss during the retail final consumption. And food wastage only refer to the food for human consumption. It's the main important of the food wastage. Then it includes the food for the human consumption, which went out of the human food chain. Then the consumers wastage food because of cooking leftovers, eating leftovers, expired food, and moldy food. A person's lifestyle changes. Also, the household size household size are just some of the contributing factors to food wastage. Uh, then uh, the the their then the solution of the food wastage is there should be a proper planning of the food storage. Also, we should buy cooking only the needed amount of food. Then instead of wasting food in marriages and other functions, we can distribute that among hungry poor people. There are lots of ways to avoid food wastage. Then the conclusion of the food wastage. There are many family across the world living without food. They can provide the food. Think about them and start feeding them whenever it is possible, instead of the wasting food. So the avoid the wastage food. So thank you.